Hello everyone. This one's gonna be a doozy. I don't know who's gonna come in and watch this. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I don't get absolutely wrecked for this one. I shouldn't because there's a couple of channels that have done this already. I just want to do a watch stream of this for ages. So we're gonna go ahead and watch a little bit of Crossfire. If people start showing up, hopefully they will. So we'll see who turns up in chat. I hope people turn up and then we can have a good laugh. I might need to fix chat as well, depending. So we'll see. We'll wait for a little bit. Hello to anyone that's watching, by the way. I feel like this could be pretty enjoyable, especially if I end up explaining this properly. You had this hanging around. That was fast. Yeah, I've wanted to do this for a while. I wanted to do this with Dragux and Ion to get their opinion. But yeah, this is the first watch stream I wanted to do. There's so many different UK TV shows and stuff, and I know other VTubers have done watch streams before. And I was like, go on, I'll try it. So we'll see if Damon comes in or anybody else eggs ram, and then we'll get going because this is absolutely nuts. I'll mention the premise and everything. Again, this is from like 2001. This is if you've heard me. There we go. Okay, so if you've heard me talking in the previous stream, then you know that my memory is pretty damn good. For those who don't know, let's put it this way: I remember a lot of stuff. So this is one of the things that I remember from the early 2000s. This show is literally the best way of describing it is British Counter-Strike, but with paintballs. It was a show where they'd set up teams, and the teams would wear different uniforms, and there'd be like objectives that they have to accomplish, and every time they get like a kill or they do the objective, they get money for it. But the team has to survive till the very end and get out of the area to win the mission. And stopping them with the special forces, they're supposed to be like this really crazy band of international characters that are doing some really shady stuff is the best way of putting it. But the funny thing about the special forces that you'll see are, they are all basically models, or if anyone knows page 3 in the UK, page 3 stuff is like basically softcore porn. They're basically page 3 models dressed up in leather. It's funny. I'll show you the trailer and we'll see what you think about just the trailer, and then we'll do the first mission and see what you think, because it's actually pretty entertaining. The only reason it was ever stopped is literally because one of the season finales was going to be filmed during 9/11, and 9/11 happened, and they immediately went, oh no, we're filming this thing. It's basically like fantasy sort of special forces versus good guys kind of thing, but we don't want to be controversial, so they stopped making it. Unfortunately, I sound pretty heartless when I say that, but it's just because of how much I enjoyed the show, you know. So I'll show you the trailer now.
Crossfire is one of the most spectacular, competitive and entertaining reality shows ever created.
Welcome to Crossfire, the game show that leaves you looking a whiter shade of pale, or whatever colour emulsion was on offer at the time.
Crossfire Intelligence. Object crash landed North Perimeter Woods.
Each week, 6 members of the public immerse themselves into a world of James Bond-inspired espionage and high-tech drama.
Codename Retrieval. Unknown object entered Earth's atmosphere, crash landed behind enemy lines. Object meteor, satellite, or something more sinister.
Our 6 daring competitors have to complete 3 missions that are fraught with danger, and their biggest enemy is a load of green paint.
Hang on, while we're here, Dragux, are you around for actually doing a, you know, are you actually around for doing a watch stream on this? Because I wanted you to do it the other day. It's not wrong to be sad that something cool was lost. The social climate took a massive dive, says Nugs. So, yeah, as you can see so far, you get the idea. They choose people from the public and they go up against these special forces. Not sure if Ion is, though. Yeah, dude, get in chat and I'll get you on and we can watch this for a laugh if you're down for it. The paintball guns themselves are highly modified. But you get the idea of just so far, especially if you're hearing the description. I think the audio should be fine for you guys. Well, basically, there's 3 missions. They all have paintball guns. They can only be reloaded when they get points for killing. And they have basically sci-fi make-believe, sort of missions that they have to do. Some will be like go into a secret warehouse and discover alien life and take pictures of it or whatever and then get out. The thing is, it's so well done. It's pretty nuts. I keep mentioning it to Stu when I keep talking to him when we do streams, because there's one in particular. They use an abandoned Air Force base to film all this on and stuff nearby. So it's all proper military areas that they've just turned into a paintball place because it's been abandoned for a while. They do this kind of stuff a lot in the UK, where they have abandoned military bases that they use for different things, including TV shows. And you get to see all of the military base used in different sort of ways. It's so cool, especially when they get to like the last mission, which is supposed to be like the Special Forces HQ, where it's a lot of offices and stuff. I won't spoil it anymore because we will be watching Operation Strike Team. Operation Retrieval from the first Strike Team. It's like the first episode. But if you're liking the trailer at the moment, you'll probably like the first episode because it's so good.
Is an emulsifier.
Let's get Dragox on here.
Our team's best friend and one beast of a weapon.
Yo.
The competitors also have to face an elite squad of paintballing warriors.
Next one, please.
Crossfire's very own Special Forces.
Special Forces.
Dude, it's gonna be funny you getting the commentary on this.
Oh, I'm already getting the commentary on it.
Former Royal Naval Officer, Speciality, Weapons. Dahlia McNevichita, call sign.
So these are all made-up Special Forces, but obviously they're page 3 softcore models, so of course the women are all dressed up in leather with boob windows.
In the language of paint warfare, victims are emulsified when they're hit.
Emulsified.
One wrong move, and it could all be over.
They just had to do it because they wanted to. What was it?
Objective failed.
Like a video
That
game,
sells, that
you're
joke.
drawn ever further into a world of
It's
intrigue.
just, it sells,
And when the
man.
team's
Sex
head
sells, so
turns,
show a
you're
bit of
put
titty
right
on
where the
screen.
action is.
You're all good.
Okay, our team are now here, and they've got to get upstairs to the autopsy rooms in the quarantine area.
Here we go.
Using the voice on the dictaphone to activate the security lock.
So this is part of the facility, the office area. Normally they get stuck in here because there's so many different back rooms that the enemies can come out of.
Emulsified.
Good work. Another 100 credits.
This is just the trailer, which
After
is
each mission, the
pretty
team are
interesting.
awarded points, which are converted into credits.
Next thing you know, they take
How
25
they
down.
spend their
People
reward?
Duke incoming!
Resurrecting their emulsified team members.
You should see some of the decisions made on this. The funniest one that I've seen
more ammunition
is
and
this.
weaponry.
There's an all-female team, and this poor woman at the end is left on her own with this objective, and she has to get to a
Paintballing is
helipad
one
on
of
the
the world's
roof
fastest
of
growing
the
sports, and displayed in
last
over
building.
200 countries,
And
with 5 million regular competitors
to
in
get
the
to the helipad, she has to go up a set of single stairs, but somebody's camping the top of the stairs, and the people that are on the radio to her are like, "Are you okay there? You've only got like 10 minutes left of the mission." And she's like, "I'm on my own. I've got the objective. I'm gonna try going for it." And you can just see what's going to happen because they literally show one of these special forces looking right down these stairs at this door, this only door that she can come through. And she peeks round this door and immediately gets headshotted straight between the eyes. Oh my god, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
So she got Tarkov before Tarkov. Got it!
Yeah. So here's the first one anyway. Hoping people in chat like this, by the way. You got paint on your shirt, act dead. The man in the early 2000s of fun, says X-Ram. Oh, come on, give me it. Give me it. I'm trying to load this up.
Mazza now.
Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Alright, so this is the actual full thing with 3 missions in it. This is the one where they have to find alien life, I believe. Obviously, it's not that, but...
Well, that's why they're dressed in orange, right?
Well, the good guys team are orange boiler suits. The bad guys team are all literally just black leather. But they all have welding visors on to protect their face. some guy, there's one of the missions, he runs to get in the van at the very end and falls out the van and does his ankle in. God, it's
whatever
nuts.
colour emulsion was on offer at the time. It's James Bond gone mad. Gadgets, explosions, gorgeous women.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that face in forever.
This is an emulsifier, our team's best friend and one beast of a weapon.
The rules of Crossfire are simple. Each week a team will take on a brand new operation. They might be combating undesirables or undertaking investigations, but whatever, it's gonna get messy.
I don't remember if anybody actually got killed with a paint grenade on this. Because you can't buy them. You can buy a load of different stuff.
Well, why would you need a paint grenade? You can just put enough lead down range.
Nah, trust me, man. They run out of ammo real fast, and also the way that the levels are set up as well.
From total destruction. Now, while
That just means they aren't aiming.
Heroes, all heroes need a nemesis, and on Crossfire, it's the Special Forces.
Hope the audio's not bad for everybody in chat, by the way.
Special Forces. Roll call.
If I need to, I can lower my Discord side.
It's not that. I'm hoping that the actual show doesn't play too much over us and make it confusing.
Dalia McNevertuta, call sign. Dalia, rank, Sergeant, former Lithuanian conscript, international high jumper.
You're listening to it there, just to say.
Call sign.
Yeah.
Morgan, rank, Sergeant.
Nintendo got the idea for Splatoon for this as X-Ram.
Commander. Anna Luong, call sign. Little Yin, rank, private.
Game's done, but I want to watch Crossfire, says Damon. Trust me, it's worth watching just to see what happens in terms of like people getting outed really easily.
Oh, hold on. Did I just see him say Uber Lieutenant?
I think so. In before BBC does a copyright strike. I'm hoping not, because this was on Channel 4 as well, not BBC, so it should be
Those are
fine.
our Special Forces, and
Just
this
Channel
is
4's
Crossfire's
independent.
first operation.
Codename retrieval. Unknown object entered Earth's atmosphere. Crash landed behind enemy lines. Object meteor.
They do come up with random names and ranks.
Enemies
And you don't need to lower your volume, by the way. It was pretty much alright hearing you before.
Find out what lands.
Well, I understand that.
Crossfire
I'm actually
intelligence.
thinking more
Warning. Object under 24-hour security.
Yes, an unknown object has entered the Earth's atmosphere, crash landing out
Here we
there
go.
behind enemy lines. It could be a meteor, it could be a satellite, but if it's a giant alien bug here to probe me for just a little bit too much information, I want to know about it. That's their objective. Let's meet the team prepared to take it on.
Today's strike team, flat out.
Team Flat Out are all carpenters, but I've told them not to worry. There'll be plenty of tea breaks.
Name,
Jono.
age.
29.
Jono's an ex-professional footballer who gave it all up to follow the dream.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try and bring it back either. I might need to turn your volume up, dude, because it's hard hearing you. Hang on.
I'll fix it. Don't.
Oh.
Name, age.
31.
75 better for you?
Greatest skill is
Yeah, that's better.
So, no hard feelings about not being captain then.
Everyone that's watching at the moment, is this alright in terms of,
Parachuting, bungee jumping, action man.
is this alright in terms of volume for you?
Name, age.
Because I know we're talking over the actual show as well, and that might get a bit
If it's
confusing.
on TV, he'll sit and watch it.
Name, age.
32.
Mark,
X-Ram says, does he say professional foot warmer? Maybe.
Show for him. Yes, welcome the men in day glow orange. Jono, team captain, the head of this.
Should be fine, says Nugs.
Best of
As long as it's not confusing for you guys to watch and you're listening to like two different things, like audio-wise.
Pete, I believe clubbing is
I remember this because the wireframe
Now,
gun
do you
model, says
adopt
Damon.
a mentality there?
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff like that. Basically, before they go into like the second mission, they can choose what they want, whether it be like riot shields, turrets, mines, grenades, extra ammo, things like that. But I've never seen anybody buy a turret,
And Trav. Daz, on your sheet, you listed one of the greatest.
which is a shame because the turrets are actually really good when the enemies are using them.
Are you expecting troubles out there? Could it get fraught?
Yeah, it could be for all. Very think it will.
We're gonna split them. You're gonna, oh, right.
At least his kink is obvious as Nugs for the professional foot warmer guy. Some of them do just put like joking things on the bios.
Find evidence of
So here we go.
Earth's atmosphere. Crossfire intelligence. Object crash landed north perimeter woods. To enter crash site, team must use radiation serum. Radiation serum stored Special Force ambulance. You start here, make way to ambulance, inject radiation serum, enter crash site, locate physical evidence of what has landed.
So this is just, obviously, standard mission briefing. They've got like some primitive CGI to do it with, but at least it gives you an idea of where they're going to be.
Team Captain Jono, here is your mission dossier.
The most fun part about this is seeing whether they'll actually complete the mission and how many people they'll end up completing it with. And what they do in certain situations. Because I think in this one, there's one guy that actually just runs straight at an enemy while dual-wielding 2 rifles.
Is now being guarded by the Special Forces. They say it was a meteor, but you know what? I'm not buying it. Because the site is radioactive, our team will be dropped off near this Special Forces ambulance. Inside, they'll find a serum, which, if
It's
injected, will protect us
radioactive.
from growing an extra leg.
Oh yeah, they also can choose different difficulty levels, depending on what the difficulty level is, depends on how many special forces there are.
After training for Crossfire, Morgan's number 2. Get past Morgan, and their next problem's AJ. That dodgy-looking pair he was ordering around are called grunts. AJ's the commander of the Special Forces, by the way.
AJ's the commander of the Special Forces, but he's also one of the most annoying ones that if you don't get him straight away, he'll just come back in some really sleazy way and get you.
And blocking our team's exit is Little Yin. She's the small girl with a big attitude. Let's see what we've given the team for the job.
Team have standard issue. 0 sidearms.
I forgot they had sidearms, maybe because they never use them.
6 ammo capsules of 100 rounds. 6 emulsifiers. Inventory complete.
Okay, so here we
It's a
go.
standard issue, but will it be enough?
Good luck, team. It could be anything. Typical carpenters. They were supposed to be here last week, but they bought the wrong emulsifiers.
Okay, boys, are we all free? Yeah?
Meanwhile, he's got, you know, giant scope.
Yeah, he's just peering out of his window and looking at everything. Token small person with big personality, says Uggs.
Okay, the team's first job is to get to the ambulance and find that serum. There's Morgan on his way to stop him.
The question is anybody going to get outed here immediately?
Great shooting there from
Because you do have some missions like that where somebody will be like, okay, I'm going to take cover and immediately gets headshotted. Oh, like that.
Tony's down already, losing them a survivor bonus of
There's Morgan down.
credits.
I don't see how Tony got down there because he was running for cover.
And that's 500 credits for Morgan, or any of the Special Forces. Right, the team need to get the serum from the ambulance. It's going to protect them from the radiation at the crash site. They're giving each other cover. That's good.
Seriously though, could they make the players any easier to spot, says Nugs? Yeah, I think they deliberately do that, you know, to make it harder on them.
Of course.
Good probing, that scientist.
Bunch of carpenters and foot warmers versus professionals, says Exram. More or less.
Looks like AJ spotted the team.
Darker clothing versus bright as day clothing.
It gets really good when, like I said, they get into Special Forces HQ where it's all like offices and stuff, because then they start trying to do crazy things like using chairs for cover and things.
I don't believe it. The scientists are firing as well. Get back to your probing. Looks like Trav's leading the run to the crash site.
Right, move!
I tell you what, if I need the
It's okay, we just got the scientists with paintball guns as well.
I mean, scientists can be armed with
Yes,
pistols,
that's it. Look,
right?
mate, get back to your Bunsen burners. The team are
They even armed the scientists as audio. Hey, audio. Nice to see you again.
And that's Trav again, making a run for it. He's not shy, is he?
No, the thing is, I was gonna say, is Trav gonna get outed by the grunt there because he's out in the open?
Tactical nuke incoming!
Dude, what the hell?
Trav. Emulsified.
Just as I thought. Hang on, what's this? Looks like the grunts have got whatever it
Drago, you alright there?
Maybe the team can get to it.
Why'd you drop that one?
AJ's still about.
Oh, I was told to do it.
What was... Who by?
Too late.
I will not say.
God no, it's probably Ion.
If they're quick, that is. The mission's nearly over. Good to see the captain offering to go into the radioactive area.
Either Ion or Stealth, probably.
You gotta give them credit where credit's due, though. They actually did a good job switching between the cameras.
I do like the way that they cover almost every angle with this. I don't know whether it's because the helmets have cameras in them or not, or whether they've got like an actual camera team. It's hard to kind of figure out.
That's an actual camera team following them.
I was gonna say, I don't think I ever thought about that at the time when I was watching it. I was just like, ooh, paintball.
I mean, would you really, like, the ones when it shows the numbers, that's their view.
Yeah, that is their view. They need a box like Metal Gear for good stealth, says Classic.
I would give to participate in one of those Metal Gear escape rooms.
This isn't gonna be easy. I reckon they're surrounded.
Dude, imagine if they had like paintball set up like this. That'd be awesome.
But I tell you what, Mazza and the boys are doing a great job. Those grunts are
Don't give the US ideas. We'll make it happen.
Well, I've seen like, you know, a bunch of paintball and airsoft videos online on YouTube that are really good, that have similar kind of setup. But I don't think they're in the US though.
Oklahoma, we actually have a World War II D-Day thing every year.
Oh, sweet.
So they have to steal the stuff and bring it back?
Yeah, for the moment. What they're trying to do is, this entire scenario for the 3 missions is to prove that there's alien life that's landed, and that they've got evidence of it. So they're trying to get the crash site stuff now. That's supposed to be parts of a UFO or something similar, but it's just really sheet metal.
That's it, Jono. You keep down.
Look, when you start bringing the gelatinous egg back, don't look at it.
If they can just keep tight.
So now they've got to retreat while being chased by special forces.
That doesn't help the situation.
Ying, I've got 1 down. I think there's 4 coming your way.
You imagine a guy trying to sneak behind the cameraman, keeps outing Gimps' X-Ram. They're practicing to raid Area 51, says Audio. Oh, we got another one down.
Oh, look at
there we go, straight in the face.
Nicely.
Thing is, they're in the bushes and she's got like the best cover there, so... Yep, there we go, there's another one down.
Blimey, that's Pete down as well.
She's just taking everybody.
Why did they're not... Yeah, they're not in cover, they're just in
a bush.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just funny watching them all pop out one after the other and not learning. Oh, is this... If that's Jono, is he... No. I was going to say, there is one, like I was mentioning before, where one of them falls out the van and does his ankle in. It's like, dude.
Jono, fantastic performance.
The one made it.
Yeah, one of them made it, so now he can choose what to do now. It's either he gets ammo and goes it alone, or he tries to resurrect all his teammates with the points that he's got, but they have to calculate the score first. Which is based on, I think, time plus how many killed, including special forces.
But, my word, it was phenomenal. For the brief 30 seconds that you were going, and then threw yourself in a gorse.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice down there, but, you know, spectacular.
30 seconds into the mission, dead, because he just took a round to the chest.
You guys, you were basically kind of bolstering up and backing up. Jono, were you pleased about your performance there?
Yeah, very pleased, yeah.
We were pleased with our performance, even though we all got shot by the same woman at the very end, almost.
Captain, what do you think you had that kept you going? Why were you not emulsified like the rest of them?
I had no gun.
And that was it. That was the simple tactic. Just looked like you're going for a stroll.
Yeah, just walk in the park.
Okay, resurrections. You've got 5 emulsified at the moment. You can bring them all back. You've got enough credits, but it's going to cost you 1,000 to bring them all back. What do you think?
Tough decision, but the way they back me up, I'll bring them all back.
You're all coming back?
Definitely. Champions.
Well, it's not as if you can do the next mission solo anyway, so...
Okay, let's have a look at their first mission status.
Here we go.
Objective 1000. Emulsifications 850. Bonuses 1125. Penalty 0.
Dude, it's reminding me of, you know, like the AC end results screen.
Mission 1 total 1975.
It does look like it. Except there's one problem.
1975 credits. Current series position.
He's not human plus.
Exram says it's tough decision. I think he was joking, Exram.
Well, information just in, and whatever it was that crash landed out there has now been transported to a top secret hangar. And if they think they can hide the truth from us that easily, they've got an emulsifier coming. Join us after the break.
So this is obviously the break bit. Now we're back.
Welcome back to
Now they've got to infiltrate the hangar, find the downed alien spacecraft, take pictures of it, and then get out. So this is where you actually get to see them in the proper part of the Air Force base.
Suggests a major cover-up. Before the break, our team brought back the evidence from the crash site. Here's what they found.
Here's what happened before the break. Everybody died.
It's almost as if they never had experience playing paintball.
It's more just a daft decision from everybody one after the other to lean out of the bush and get headshotted the exact same way as the person before them.
Stand by for your next mission.
Mission 2. Take photographs
Here we go.
of evidence of water's
Classic says, yeah, Area 51. I agree it was a weather balloon.
Secure hangar, high security compound. Hangar alarmed.
Imagine, they all went after a toaster.
Intelligence call correct. Starting point. Hangar located
Not
here.
any ordinary toaster,
Otherwise,
but an
deactivate
8-toast
alarm.
toaster.
Repeat, alarm.
If I remember rightly,
High security compound along
at the
areas.
back end of the compound there's a
Take
turret
photos
here.
of whatever's
Could be
in
wrong.
that hangar. Team Captain, here is your mission dossier. Do you understand what you've got to do?
I understand, but I'll explain to these guys on the way.
Good stuff. Well, that's the cue, and whatever it means, the truth is out there. Best of luck.
Let's go!
So, this is where I've sent the team. The aircraft hangar, where whatever it was that fell to Earth is now being kept, behind a pair of security locked doors. To get to the hangar, our team must first inspect...
This is seriously giving me Metal Gear 5 vibes now.
Yes, he's big, he's Austrian, and don't they have small people in Austria? Now, sometimes a team will find help from Crossfire Intelligence Corps, and in this mission, it's the information
they
need
had
to deactivate
13
the hangar's
episodes.
alarm as
Yep.
well as the camera. But there's someone who
That
doesn't
guy
want
is
to
ripped,
find
says
it,
Exram. Indeed.
namely Claws. And before you think about it, team,
I want to play replay MGS now, says
Our team
audio.
do get in the hangar and take photos of what's in there, then guarding their way out is Dahlia. Let's see how the team have tooled up.
Weapons purchase. 0 double-barreled MPG.
Oh, I would have loved to see them get the double-barreled turret.
1 camera capsule. Cost 100 credits. 2 ammo crates. Cost 800 credits.
Oh yeah, they needed the ammo from the previous mission where they used it all.
Credits.
They've bought a lot of paint. I'm sure they'll need it.
Good luck, team.
You can't take their guns,
That
huh?
place
No,
is
you
top
can.
security.
You can swap weapons with,
Believe
or
aliens
you can pick
are
up
amongst us,
teammates' weapons,
although
I believe.
do spend a lot of time in
I'm trying to remember
Oh, why
whether
not pick the enemies? I mean,
I'm trying to remember whether they actually did pick up the enemies at one point, because I swear in one of the episodes they did.
4, 3,
It's awkward.
2,
oh Snake, do OSP.
game commences.
Right then, as you can see, the hangar's right up ahead, but boy, is it heavily defended. And there's Helmet.
Now, why don't they take the upper part there, you know, so they've got
Beautiful
shots
shot
coming
down,
down?
50 credits.
Also a question, why would a vehicle just come right up to
You
the
may
front
have
and that's
noticed
it, not
Darren's
ram
been
the gate and
splattered on
go?
the leg.
I know,
If
right?
he's not emulsified, he'll get 25 credits deducted for
Because
that.
there's not
They're
too
only
much cover for
emulsified
them,
if
but
they
there's
hit on
cover
the
for all the
black
enemies, so it's obviously
or on the
one-sided
helmets.
that way.
Emulsified.
Somebody's about to get shot in the back. How? How did he not get a shot in the back by that grunt there?
Time out there. The team backing him up nicely.
Reminds me of this one Steam game, I can't remember, it's this classic. I think it was Scrubs or something, a game where you have to retrieve some items and clean up and clean those things, but they have bosses in it, which I could remember. I feel like they should have had the stealth options as audio. They should have had somebody up on the top of those hangars where it's grassy. Dude, there's 3 of them already down, and they've only taken out 1 special forces and like 4 grunts.
So, the hangar with the object is here. Once they've taken the photographs, they've got to make a hasty exit down here.
On 3. Go, boys. 1, 2, 3.
Remember, the hangar's got a security alarm on it, and the team...
I love the way that they are literally just running and gunning it for the most part, and it's actually kind of working against the general grunts.
Look out. Where do they get these grunts? The circus.
Oh, I see. They only get like 12 shots with theirs.
Aye, aye. Claus is on the rampage.
I can hear them round the back. I'll wait out the front.
Getting ready for work, so bye, says Nugs. Thanks for sticking around, Nugs. Hope you enjoyed.
And excellent.
That guy is tough. Took 2 shots to get him. Everybody else is playing Contra while he's playing cards. Says Eggsram.
To disable the alarm, first cut the red wire. What we got? Second wire will run down at that time. Right. What we got? So we know it's the red wire.
We're cutting the red wire first.
What about the colours of the rainbow, the spectrum?
Red, yellow,
She's giving me Resident Evil vibes, says David.
red first. Make sure they're right. Make sure they're right.
Red.
Right. Yellow, yeah?
Yeah.
Boom, he cut the wrong wires, is classic. If I remember rightly, if he cuts the wrong one, they get reinforcements.
The alarm's deactivated, and clever the way they worked it out. Or was it just luck? Remember, Claus is still out there.
It's a camera.
Oh, look at the old style camera.
They can now video what's in the hangar.
Yeah.
Give us an update.
Ed, we're 3 men down. We've secured the alarm. We've got the camera. We're now moving around the quarantine area. Come on, lads. Way around.
I love how no one's watching there anywhere.
The
They're
rear.
just like,
Yeah.
Okay, our team need to get in that hangar.
Some of the commentary that they make like that is so funny, where they're like, I'm gonna go for it, then gets completely annihilated.
Come on, let's get in it.
Come on, lads.
That's what I mean about the outfit for the female special forces. It's like there's boob window, and then there's whoop.
Go on, give me some willy.
Operation Raccoon City much.
Yeah, before it as well. Thinking about it, because ORC was after.
Finally, we see what really fell to earth.
Guys, I don't believe this.
ORC was 2010.
UFO here. Camera.
Indeed.
Oh, it's a UFO.
The guards must like Dark Souls, always rolling around as audio.
Let's take some pitch. Get some good footage all the way around it.
Check the door.
That vehicle looked a lot like the thing from Descent. the
Either
old
that.
game.
Don't want to hurry it, team.
I thought he was gonna get headshotted then.
Clear, guys.
Either that or the some of the gliders from Stargate. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
Spielberg.
I love the way they have to put the fog in it though to disguise how, sort of like
Poor quality.
haphazard put together it is. Yeah.
So the only way they went in, she could have literally watched the front and just right in.
Looks like the Stargate gliders. Of course, somebody is camping, says audio. She has the advantage with the element of surprise and then a good distraction. This is Eggsram. Yep, there we go.
Tony, emulsified.
Easy, girl.
She screams.
Yeah, you gotta make it entertaining, right?
Tony and Pete utterly clawed. I told you, that girl's trouble on legs. Ah, there you are, Mazza. Staying in the hangar. Good move.
I can't remember whether they all get wiped here or not.
I'm pretty sure it's a wipe.
I'm in the quarantine area. We found a UFO, and I've got video evidence. I'm going to try and make my way out.
Good luck, Mazza.
He looks petrified.
She's one with a big personality, I think. There we go. Got it.
Claws. Emulsified.
Oh, but that's brilliant. Mazza shuffling backwards and splatting claws right in the mush.
He gets her in the chin and then in the forehead. Or is it this where he tries to dual wield?
Nice one. Getting the videotape from Tony. You see, they're always thinking.
She drank. She like the Dark Queen from Battletoads, this classic.
So, Claus is out of the game, but don't forget, Darley's going to be blocking.
I think this is the only time I see someone ever try and dual wield as well, but if I remember rightly, he puts it down in a moment.
Mazza to ride into town. What is he like?
Yeah, he puts it down.
The other gun was too
He's got a
heavy.
minute to get out the objective. Well, to get to the van.
Okay, he's nearly out of time. Mazza, you've got to make a move. Go on, Mazza.
He gets plucked.
How she managed to not hit him though is a miracle.
This is gonna be close.
Problem is, 30 seconds left.
Side of that road, but I don't think he's got time to do that.
Gundam music, says Classic. Your knock is a huge lady. Proceeds with the mission, says X-Ram. I love that death. It was so lazy. She got hit in the face and then did the laziest death ever. Oh, I think it's Mazza that falls out the van. Oh, there we go. He does his ankle there.
Unbelievable. 3 seconds left.
Might not be leading his
yeah,
shots.
Ankle. Got it.
Yeah, he twists his ankle in the van there at the end. I think that takes him out completely.
2 missions entered into, 2 missions completed successfully. Yes, very, very well done. Now, you're all clubbers, aren't you? Yes, we all are. You walked into, nay, ran into that last mission as though you were entering into a club on ladies' night. it was mayhem. What was the strategy, Jono?
Well, the main structure was, again, Alpha team down the left, Bravo down the right. I was supposed to be in the middle, but somehow I ended up in front and shot pretty quickly.
Right.
The boys carried on, did really well. Got 3 into the actual hangar, got the video footage required, and completed the mission with Gungo Mazza.
Pete, you were the man in charge of the wire chopping.
Yeah.
And you only had the information for one of the wires to cut. How did you work it out?
Well, we worked on the basis of a rainbow, so sort of Richard of York gave battle.
The strategy was Leroy Jenkins as X-Ram.
And everything seemed to fall into place.
And then it all came down to you, Mazza, right at the end.
Yeah.
You got the UFO footage.
Yeah.
There were 2 with you. They ran out.
Yeah.
Splattered down.
Sacrificed themselves.
Sacrificed themselves for you.
Yeah.
See, the problem they did there was they had no one hold the outside.
Yeah, they had nobody hold the outside, and as a result, it was just one after another, just filing out and getting wrecked.
With myself, basically.
We all need to do that every once in a while, don't we?
Turned myself into John Wayne, and off I went.
Yeah. And in doing so, you have badly twisted your ankle as well.
I have, unfortunately. It's a bit hazy where I actually did it, but I think jumping into the van.
So you,
next round.
you've got the option.
Oh, he didn't twist. He slapped it. Oh.
The decision: do you want to resurrect these motley crew, and are you going to carry on?
I've had a brief discussion with the lads, and we've started together. So I think what we're going to
So-
do is I'm going to resurrect the full team.
This is the interesting bit, Special Forces HQ. It's always the most awkward bit,
At their current mission status.
just because of how it's set up.
1,000. Emulsifications. 1,800.
Like literally, Special Forces HQ can last like a ridiculously long period of time, or they can go in and immediately get wrecked at the door.
2,425.
X-Ram says he sacrificed himself for the secret alien footage of Area 51. What a hero!
1,500 credits. Current series position first.
Seriously, what's with the musician there? It just sounds like something that belonged in Armored Core 2.
I know, right?
And news just in. It now appears that a strange life form was recovered from where the vehicle crashed. Aliens, or did it hit a grunt? Find out after the break.
There we go.
Welcome back to Crossfire, and it's time for our team's 3rd and final mission. Earlier, an unidentified object crashed out there behind enemy lines. The authorities say it was a meteorite, which is why armed guards took it to a high-security hangar and threatened to emulsify anyone who goes near it. Boy, do those guys love their rocks. In the last mission, the team took a video of the vehicle inside the hangar. Here's how they did it.
Watch them get annihilated. Get on with it, Bugs Bunny, says David. I kid, this is awesome. Early 2000s TV, man, it was crazy. It was this and Robot Wars on one of the other channels.
I thought you also had, didn't you have, what was it, the garbage,
Are you going to go easy? Are you going to go standard? Or are you going to go extreme?
Shoot, it's when they built everything out of, from Junkyard Wars, that's it.
I think, yeah, we had Junkyard Wars as well. Need mini games in GBO2 like this? Paintball Gundams, I'll play that, it's classic.
Man, you guys making me miss the 007 paintball modes.
That or SWAT 3. SWAT 3 had a paintball mode, which was pretty awesome. I think that was out at roughly the same time as this. Here we go, though. You can see the layout of the offices here. This is the office that is near the abandoned military base that they're using to film all of this on. And
it looked like they just took a copy of Doom's layout, and there you go.
It's pretty nuts with the amount of like twists and turns they have, obviously because of it being an office layout. So.
Welcome to Special Forces HQ, where our suspected alien is being kept in a laboratory. To enter HQ, our team need to activate that security lock using a Grunt's digital
Here we go.
fingerprint. But that's the easy bit.
If we had stuff like this, I'd still actually pay my TV licenses, David.
Right?
You don't need to, it was on Channel 4. I am.
All points are double. If they'd chosen standard, they'd have met 5 and got normal points. And on easy, 4, with all points halved.
Here we go. So if they've picked hard mode, every single Special Forces member so far will be in here.
Must dash upstairs past Claws. Claws looks like she's defending the staircase.
You notice they always do the video for her?
Oh, you gotta do the video for her. I mean, come on, why not? Emma's here as well. I'm surprised she's not going to comment on this.
And no, that's not an extraterrestrial, that's Morgan.
If they do something like this today, it'd probably be a Battle Royale, says Eggsram.
Security lock. That's where the dictaphone comes in. It belongs to a lab worker. The lock will
I mean, the UK still does Robot Wars type stuff. I can't remember whether we do or don't.
The US does.
US does, definitely. I don't think we do.
In the autopsy room in the quarantine area, our team will find what we think is an alien. But to prove it, they'll need to take photos, gather samples, and x-rays. Once they've got these, it's then a run out of the rear exit, which is defended by Dahlia. Well, they chose extreme level, and that's exactly what
Oh yeah, they got the hardest difficulty, so of course they've got every single Special Forces member. That's rough.
They haven't any chances. Run away from this building.
Oh yeah? Here's how the team's tooled up.
Weapons purchased. 0 paint grenades.
David. Let's see which of them is going to go camping. What do you reckon, guys? They're going to go in through the front door and get immediately annihilated. I say that, they've bought 2 shields, so they won't.
2 shields. Hope they're worth it.
They should have got more shields.
We don't know what we're dealing with. It had to be extreme. Those guys don't make a cup of tea without putting the bag on a bungee.
Okay, we all for it, boys? Yeah, come on.
Weapons live. In 5.
These fronts out of the way. Let's have it. Flat out with attitude.
They make enough noise, it's not going to be stealthy.
Call of Duty campers, the aliens will get. How much budget went into this? I have no clue. I'm going to have a look.
Right, this is it. Extreme
They probably blew all their budget buying the paints.
Okay,
They had to pick the shields for this. There was no other way around it, otherwise they'd get annihilated coming out of the van like that.
Morgan, there's fire being heard. West entrance. I don't know how many yet, but we'll soon find out.
Funny thing is, thinking about it, if they're going down extra hard, all the Special Forces could just literally sit outside, or, sorry, sit at the front door and just camp it.
Good. Now use the print to open the security lock.
I say that and I forgot they're literally camping behind all the office desks that they've got there.
The first major task is to get past AJ and his band of merry
I love the way one of the guys with the shield there is crouching instead of actually using the shield. He's crouched behind cover instead of actually using it.
Lightning run by that grunt.
12 o'clock.
They're all gonna camp, says Audio.
The team holding position, but at some point they're going to have to move
They've
forward.
got to push in with those shields.
There's the two
Love the way they're just getting lit up like mad there.
They were credits well spent.
Emulsified.
They're doing well, but you can't stay behind those shields forever, guys.
If they've added at least one more shield, that would have been great.
Emulsified.
Great run by John O.
Or you could be the smart guy and just grab the door off the hinges.
True. I've seen some people do that in some of the other episodes.
Double points is going to bang them a whopping 1,000 credits. I just hope they remembered they now need to find that all-important dictaphone.
The cameraman, hey, they're over there, says Extra.
How do you know they're coming? Watch for the cameraman.
I was just about to say that was a terrible breach of that room. Yeah, the guy without the shield going first. They got the shields, but they're using them terribly.
They've got to get upstairs to the autopsy rooms in the quarantine area, using the voice on the dictaphone to activate
The stairwell, if they go up the standard way, yeah, they're going to. There's two different stairwells. This one's one of the more awkward ones. They've got a clear shot down because of the way the stairwell is. It's open at the top. You can see him gonna get wrecked here. Imagine the cameraman having shots all over them and getting the video, says Audio.
I mean, if you look at that, it's pretty bad. So.
It's a bad situation that I think one of the producers has turned around to him and gone, yeah, you need to back off a little bit and maybe go ambush him later on. Because she could have held that stairwell for ages. It's like the stairway scene from The Raid, says Damon. Why wasn't he shielding his face? He has a freaking shield and he gets headshotted. Seriously. The shield guy being terrible, says X-Ram. This is the exact FPS experience. A very accurate team. I love the way John tries to distract Morgan and gets annihilated.
He's going to have some carpet burns in the morning.
Could have just waited to get the shield.
That's it, Tony.
How are the people with the shields going down?
Oh, Tony, and you had the shield as well. That's not very good.
Imagine the higher actual special forces for the enemy team, says Audio. Oh god, that'd be nuts. They won't make it through the front door.
You wouldn't make it anywhere. Just crossfire, man.
Okay, so they took his ammo, which is fair enough, and they're gonna need it to get to that autopsy room.
Yeah, recover his ammo and his shield. And actually use the shield. You notice how, when they use the shields, none of them hold it up to the face properly for most of it. They'll do it a little bit, but then they'll lower it again later on. It's like, dude, seriously?
I mean, that shield's not exactly perfect. It's more of a buckler than anything else.
Yeah, it's more of a buckler, but still, it's like... You use it to defend your face if you can, you know?
Like I said, I'd rather just take the door off the hinges and use that. It's a better shield.
The shield is just for decoration, says X-Ram.
And there's gonna be grunts about.
I mean, so you're holding it up there. Okay, leg meta. Shoot him in the legs.
Good work. Another 100 credits.
I just noticed one of them that was crouched behind cover on the floor and had the shield next to him on the floor. So, dude, if you're not going to use the shield, pass it to somebody else. You know.
Who's got the dictaphone?
Hope that they've got the objective. I'm surprised none of them is going body shields, says Audio.
Don't
want to play? Let's play.
Okay, they're in, but they haven't got much time left.
They wanna play?
Let's play. See what I mean? Just start using cover like that now. Darren, you had a shield! What are you doing?
You're not meant to enjoy it, Helmet.
God damn it.
Firing. It just turns into blind fire.
Are you kidding me? You should have used the cameraman as a body shield to Zeg's round. Poor Mazza.
Get in there, Mazza, and shut yourself in. Excellent, he's safe.
Seriously, the guys with the shields are terrible.
This is unbelievable.
And there you go. That is our alien life form.
So what we did was we got a bunch of like bits of raw chicken and some bones, put it on a slab, put some scissors in it, and away you go.
Remains of some species.
2001 budgeting.
Can only presume
David.
they're not human.
He's got video evidence. Now he needs to go and find those X-rays.
So that objective's done.
On the bright side, it's not EDF. They look human.
They look just like us.
Right then.
Now the question is, how long is he gonna last?
What landed in my airfield was an alien.
Because
this could get me in all
did anybody count how many special forces have been taken out yet? I think it was like 1 or 2, right?
People running around in leather. Maybe not.
There's probably 3 more left.
Hang on, what's that in the blue
If it's the
jar?
entire special forces, there's 6 of them, so there's 4 left.
That's it for Mazza. Take all the
Because
evidence
Claus
you can.
ducked outside,
For
Morgan
God's sake, don't bring back
retreated,
any of that alien.
AJ was in the lobby, but I think he got taken out. Yin's nowhere to be found.
Right, time for Mazza to make a
Oh no,
shot.
Helmet's outside as well.
Try. There's still Helmet, Dahlia, and little Yin out there somewhere. I don't fancy his chances. There you see Helmet.
Oh, so they did normal.
No, they did extreme.
Careful,
If
Mazza.
they did normal. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there is 4 of them left.
Emulsified.
If they did normal, then there'd only be 3 of them.
On the run. 1 down and 1,000 more credits racked up.
Okay, ladies, heads up.
There's Morgan.
So, that's where Morgan got to. He's gone to help Dahlia and little Yin by the back exit. If only Mazza knew what was up ahead of him. There's Dahlia, and Mazza, quite rightly, taking things very steadily. Any minute
Why didn't he do that earlier? He could have saved his squad, says audio.
And Morgan's made a move.
Go on, Mazza. Blind fire him. There we go, he's gone.
Morgan. Emulsified.
So it's just the ladies left.
And Morgan shouldn't have bothered coming back.
Emulsified.
Wow, Mazza's taking them all on.
Did he just roll?
Yeah, they do that just for the sake of it.
Unbelievable. Claus has come back as well. Mazza, if you come here
All 3 of the women are coming to get him now. At once. He's not got any cover there.
Little Yin, it doesn't come much more frightening than that, I can tell you. And Mazza's in big trouble.
I mean, they could have all just did that at the same time and just problem solved.
Yep.
It's bad, Ed.
Overrun.
I'm down by myself.
Oh, here we go.
I've got no ammunition. Unfortunately, I've got all the documents that we need. My only option is to try and make it out.
Thanks, Mazza, and your time's nearly out, so you better make a run for it.
I love that. I've got no ammo. And I'm versus 3 specials. He runs right into him.
Mazza. Emulsified.
Englishmen have such a small guns without bullets. Ha! Give me 5.
It's okay, stereotypes, they're fine.
Game over.
You know, he could have ran back, picked up his friend's like ammo.
I know, right?
Primary objective.
Or at least gone out the other door. Because they came in through the front door. He could have just left through it.
Didn't complete the mission, but
This is giving me some Grindhouse vibes. I love Grindhouse, says Damon.
that's one of the trickiest parts out there.
Well, like I said previously, just like a walk in the park.
Like a walk in the park. Yeah, it took you a while to do that walk in the park, didn't it?
It was a slow walk.
And plus, it didn't look that relaxed either.
No.
The brothers Grimm. It seemed like there might be a bit of tension at the start of the day between you pair. Did you ever come to blows throughout it?
The only blows we come to was when Mark got emulsified on the top of the stairs. And
Shot, man.
Out of the way, so I dragged him halfway down the stairs.
Was it a comfortable drag down the
It
stairs?
wasn't, no, it wasn't at all.
Mazza, you were the hero at the end of it. Now, you were injured in the last mission. Yet again, managed to be the only one up.
Don't know how I'm doing it, Ed. I think basically, again, it was down to the team.
The shield is a curse, says Audio. Yeah, they should just blind fire instead.
And without the organisation,
all of them holding them died.
So,
come on.
It's true.
It was very tough. I think the extreme was perhaps a little too extreme, even for Team Flathead. I think in the end we pushed the boat out just a bit too far. But very enjoyable. Really enjoyed it.
Now, you had one of the greatest exits from the show, and you told me that you really quite enjoyed it.
Yes, very interesting.
Just ending up there with 3 of the Special Forces girls on top of you.
Ah, crap.
Splendid.
Right, that last mission, you didn't actually complete it, but you chose Extreme, and that means all the points you got...
3 of the girls on top of you.
And you scored very, very well indeed. So, let's have a look at their final mission status.
That moment where he's like, yeah, I had 3 women, it's fine.
Bonuses 1,200, penalties 0.
If that
In total, 8,000
last was gunning it towards the middle, he should have grabbed both shields. He enjoyed the view from down there.
Strike team flat out. Position number 1 on leaderboard.
What were you gonna say then, Dragox?
Not a bad idea.
If you're gonna go out.
8,000 credits. Congratulations.
Oh, the running one.
That puts you top
Yeah.
of the leaderboard, which
Yeah,
means
grab the shields and just run.
at the end of the series to help save the planet.
But he
from
only had
total
30
destruction.
seconds, so...
Yeah.
Although, let's not forget, they failed the mission, and we can no longer prove that aliens have landed. Personally, I think Richard Ashcroft was all the proof we ever needed, but there'll always be skeptics. Well, until the next time the world's in peril, that was Crossfire. This is Mission Control.
So yeah, that was Crossfire, a very old, at least now, very old British TV show that was pretty entertaining around the early 2000s.
Meanwhile, we go all back to Takeshi's castle.
Oh, dude.
Don't get eliminated!
Love Takeshi's. I'm gonna have to figure out which one of these is the, there's one where they have, landmines. And then there's the other one that I was on about before where the poor, Indian lady gets headshotted at the bottom of the stairs. Germala. I can remember some of the names. I don't remember Energy Crisis, so I don't think I've watched that one, or Codebreaker. Meltdown, Energy Crisis.
I'd take a gander and say it might be the 6th episode.
It might be Germala, to be honest. Or Project Phoenix. I'd have to see. Like, let's just quickly... Damon says, awesome. Very nonchalant way to discover that aliens are real, says Exram. Let's just quick... Oh, no, wait. The Cold Thor is an all-female team, isn't it? Hang on. So let me check this. Oh, my God. The, the lack of quality. Oh, my God. No, that's not a female team. Let's see. Dude, that quality there.
Easy. Wise move.
Let's go and double check this.
It's even zoomed in more too.
I know.
Someone
Where is it?
I'll grab the shield when I get...
No, come on.
In you go.
That shouldn't have happened. Jamie's out of the game. God. Now.
Hey! We've just got the key.
No, that's not it. I hate the way that was zoomed in as well. Let's try... Energy Crisis? The shield guys did their job. Take the hits. Just so happens they died from them, says Ember.
At the end of the series to help save the...
Oh! Hang on. Was that it?
Main objective.
There's the mission over. Well.
Claws emulsified.
Unbelievable. He's a one-man army. Way to go, Pete. Now, get out of there.
Where's the ending here?
10 seconds and counting.
No, that's not the right one. It was the very last mission inside HQ, because I remember it. It's fine. I can figure it out at some other point if they've got it and have a good laugh, because it was funny seeing the shot that somebody took straight to the face. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed having a good laugh at that.
You know, I'm curious. They're trying to get into there. What if someone got shot in the ass?
It's possible, you know. I can't remember whether I've actually seen any paintballs flying at them while they're trying to get in the van. You know. I do like the concept of it, though. The whole thing of, like, after each mission, they get so many points, they then have to buy ammo, resurrect teammates, get whatever they want, like shields or whatever, get grenades and stuff. It's interesting. It's like a couple of other people said in chat, I wish they'd bring it back. You know, because it'd be so cool. But yeah, a sad departing for it anyway. Anyway, I'm going to end that there. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next stream. Until then, bye!
Was a pleasure.